Hi, my name's Adonis Storr, and here are 10 stories that I produced while on work placements in Easter and over the summer. The first story I want to talk about is a roundabout. There were some roadworks by Yorkshire Water, and this caused massive delays. I went down there, scrambled across the road, ducking and weaving, and getting people to wind down the windows, and I took their pictures. So we've got some nice photos of disgruntled drivers, and that actually it did quite well. That was the first story that I did at the YEP. Second story was an assignment that was given to me. There was some interest in CDs, collectible CDs, and the CD resurgence. So we've had a vinyl boom. Now it's back to CDs. So they're the au fait thing at the moment. And I went down to Relics Records and interviewed the owner there, and I got him to select his top 10 CDs to buy from the store. Actually managed to successfully pitch this next story, which was about a proposed development, lots and lots of new flats, and would be one of the biggest buildings in Leeds. And the reporter that looks after new developments actually hadn't heard about this, and that's how new it was, so it hadn't been picked up by anybody. Moving on to the summer now, I went down to London and I was at the iPaper for a week on their news desk. I was looking for compelling stories. I came across Emily Pomeroy Smith. She had to fight along with her sibling to restore her father's PIP payments. It was a long and winding story. The interview transcript went to 10,000 words. I had to severely cut that down. Friday, I was assigned to the breaking news story of the vigil for Diogo Jota. So as mourners filtered in, I was updating the news article about the mourners online. I also was assigned the weekend weather report. I don't think I've ever read a weather report that wasn't about a significant weather event. I more or less just look at the temperature and whether it's going to rain or not. So it was an interesting activity for me to write that. Next up, I went to the Telegraph. I was on the sports desk. The first story that I wanted to do was about women's football. I spoke to the CEO of the Women's Sports Trust, as well as sports marketing expert and a few other people. I looked at reports and studies to inform the piece, and I was very happy with the final product. Next, I was assigned the commissioned article, which was about Leeds Land of the Giants, so Leeds United's summer transfer window and plans to stay in the Premier League. That's another article that did very well, and they were very happy with it. I was assigned another breaking story at the Telegraph, which was the phenomenon of sex toys being thrown onto basketball courts in the US, in the Women's National Basketball Association, the WNBA. That was a difficult story to sort of wrap your head around. It was an unusual phenomenon. There was lots of gossip and rumor around why this was happening. And finally, I was assigned the Ballon d'Or nominations. So that breaking news story, the Ballon d'Or nominations took many hours to get through. I'm not sure why that ceremony took so long, but here we are. The way that we framed it was centering around Scott McTominay, as he is the first Scottish player to be nominated for the prize for best men's footballer for the first time in, I think it was 38 years, since Ali McCoist. So that was obviously very important. I also looked at all the British players that had won, etc., etc. So that was my 10 stories. I had a fantastic time, and I learned a lot.